I suffer extreme nightmares from what happened to me. In every dream I die, and it's always at the surgeon's hands. I can actually sometimes still feel him cutting into me. I can smell the burning of the skin. Going abroad for surgery ruined my life. After having a gastric sleeve, I was left with extreme excessive skin, and I wanted to have a tummy tuck and a breast lift. I previously had surgery in Turkey, and I found it fine and safe, and it was a beautiful place. I was only supposed to be down surgery for about 8 hours. I was down for 13 and a half hours. As soon as I woke up, I knew something wasn't right. I felt like I was on fire. My right boob was turning purple, and the middle of my stomach, which is a big mass. I begged to see the surgeon, but he was always doing more surgeries, or he wasn't there. I was let back to the hotel after 4 to 5 days. It was not until 9 days until my husband got there that they said I could go for a shower. And as I undone the body garment, this brown liquid just ran from my stomach. I was screaming and panicking, and I was trying to hold bandages on my stomach. I was picked up from the hotel, and I thought I was going to the hospital, but I was taken back to the clinic, which is a normal Botox clinic. They undressed me and they laid me on the Botox bed. He injected my stomach, but the injections he was putting into me was having no effect at all. I could feel everything. He started cutting into me. I was screaming. He then was passed a burning tool, which was to stem bleeding and cut away fat. And he started using that on my stomach. The smell of him burning my skin, that will forever stay with me. It was the most traumatic thing I've ever been through. When I got back to the UK, I was in hospital for 7 to 8 weeks. I had emergency surgery, and 9 of the surgeries in total, I was actually sectioned when I was let home from the hospital because I went into total psychosis. I was in a zombie-like state because my body and my brain had shut down because there was so much trauma. I was hallucinating. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know my children's names. I was in there for 7 days. That's when I had the diagnosis from complex PTSD. I sleep about 3 hours a night because I'm too scared. I suffer extreme nightmares. Even though the surgeon is in Turkey, I still feel like he's going to come into my house. I can't drive very far anymore because I don't know if I'm going to have a panic attack. I can't have barbecues properly. The smell reminds me too much of flesh. When I'm having a PTSD attack, it's horrendous. I don't feel safe. I freak right out. I literally vomit. I have to take diazepam through the day to keep me calm. And then I take medication for people with PTSD, and it helps them with their nightmares and to be able to sleep. I'm having therapy at the minute. I really struggled with my first therapy session because a lot of feelings that I've held down all come back to the surface. They said it's going to get worse before it gets better. They had to cut my right boob off, 60% of my left boob. I've been left with massive holes in my stomach. I've smashed mirrors because I just can't look in them. I totally hate myself. I'm trying to stay strong and stop other people going through what I went through and what I'm still going through daily. I'm really good at masking, so everybody believes that I'm fine, but deep down, I'm really struggling at the minute. I am now waiting for EMDR therapy, which is an eye movement therapy. A lot of people don't realise the impact of going abroad for surgery. In your mind, you've got this picture of how you're going to look. And then when all the surgery happens and you don't look nothing like what you've got in your head, it is really, really hard to deal with. I am seen. Are you?